What if I told you that the man who changed the way we shop didn't start his journey with a massive inheritance or a groundbreaking idea from the beginning? What if I told you that Jeff Bezos, today one of the richest men in the world, started with a simple concept in a garage, turning it into a global empire? Amazon, that revolutionized not just shopping, but the entire retail landscape. Jeff Bezos is not just the founder of Amazon. He's the architect of a new way of doing business, a visionary who predicted a future where technology and consumer behavior would evolve in ways no one could have imagined. His journey wasn't without doubt, failure, and controversy, but it's a story of persistence, innovation, and a bold bet on the internet's potential. Today, Amazon stands as one of the largest companies in the world, a household name that affects nearly every aspect of modern life. But the journey to this point was filled with high stakes, calculated risks, and moments of doubt that could have sunk even the strongest will. So, how did Jeff Bezos go from a small-town kid to the founder of the biggest online retailer in the world? Stay with me as we uncover the remarkable rise of the man who forever changed how we shop, how we think about technology, and how businesses operate in the digital age. Jeffrey Preston Bezos was born on January 12, 1964, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and grew up in Houston and Miami. His mother, Jacqueline, was just 17 years old when she gave birth to him. His father, Ted Jorgensen, left early in Jeff's life, and Jacqueline later married Miguel Bezos, a Cuban immigrant who adopted Jeff and gave him his last name. Miguel worked tirelessly to provide for the family, and his work ethic left a lasting impression on young Jeff. Even as a child, Jeff showed a remarkable curiosity and love for technology. He spent his early years dismantling household gadgets to see how they worked. One summer, he turned his family's garage into a makeshift laboratory. At school, he was a star student, but it was clear that his ambitions reached far beyond the classroom. In high school, Jeff fell in love with computers, and his passion for technology only grew stronger. After graduating from Miami Palmetto Senior High School, Bezos attended Princeton University, one of the most prestigious Ivy League schools. He studied electrical engineering and computer science, fields that were beginning to emerge as essential to the future of technology. At Princeton, Bezos was known for his drive and his ability to think creatively. He graduated summa cum laude in 1986, a testament to his academic prowess, and graduated as valedictorian. Jeff's professors described him as brilliant but deeply focused, often getting lost in his ideas. After graduating in 1986, Bezos began working on Wall Street, where he quickly rose through the ranks. Bezos worked at several technology and finance companies, including Fattel, Bankers Trust, and D.E. Shaw & Co., where he became one of the youngest vice presidents. It was during his time at D.E. Shaw, a New York investment bank, that Bezos was first introduced to the idea of the internet as a potential business platform. While working there, he quickly rose through the ranks, but it was clear that his true passion lay in technology and innovation. Bezos's marriage to Mackenzie Scott, whom he met while working at D.E. Shaw, played a role in his early years. The two married in 1993, just before Bezos left his Wall Street job to pursue the idea of an online bookstore. Mackenzie, a talented writer and researcher, played an important role in Amazon's early days, helping with the company's foundation. By all accounts, Jeff was on a secure career path with a six-figure salary. But then, in 1994, something changed. Bezos came across a statistic that would alter his life forever. Internet usage was growing at 2,300% annually. He saw an opportunity. He realized that the internet could be more than just a tool for communication. It could be a platform for business. While many dismissed the idea of online shopping as impractical or risky, Bezos saw its potential. One day, while sitting in his office, Bezos made a life-changing decision. He would leave his lucrative job and start an online business. The idea was simple: sell books over the internet. It wasn't because Jeff loved books more than anything else, but because books were a logical starting point. There were millions of titles, but no physical store could stock them all. An online store, however, could. Bezos packed up his life and moved to Seattle with his wife, Mackenzie, to start his company. They worked out of their garage, surrounded by shelves of books and stacks of computers. Bezos called his new venture Amazon, after the vast South American river, symbolizing his grand vision. In 1994, in a small office in Seattle, Bezos sat in front of his computer, surrounded by boxes and paperwork. He saw something others didn't: the potential of the internet. At a time when most people were still skeptical about online shopping, Bezos imagined a world where anyone could buy anything from anywhere with just a few clicks. But the path wasn't easy. Amazon launched on July 16, 1995. From the very beginning, Bezos was focused on the customer. He believed that if you made customers happy, success would follow. Within 30 days, Amazon was shipping books to all 50 U.S. states and 45 countries. The company's tagline, "Earth's biggest bookstore," wasn't just a slogan, it was a promise. In the beginning, Bezos faced skepticism from everyone around him. Many didn't believe an online bookstore could succeed, let alone become a giant global retailer. The early days were tough. Amazon ran at a loss for years, and there were moments when it seemed like the business might fail. His investors and team started to question the strategy. But Bezos believed in the idea so much that he refused to give up. While other companies were focused on profit in the short term, Bezos had a longer vision. He poured everything into growing Amazon, constantly reinvesting profits into new technology, distribution centers, and expanding the product range. Soon, Amazon wasn't just selling books. It was selling electronics, clothes, and almost anything you could think of. By the late 1990s, Amazon was no longer a small startup. It was becoming the online marketplace of the future. But it wasn't without challenges. In 2000, the dot-com bubble burst, and many online companies folded. Amazon's stock plummeted, and some questioned whether it would survive. Yet Bezos kept pushing forward, and over the next decade, Amazon began to dominate retail. But it wasn't just retail that Bezos had his eyes on. He made bold moves like launching Amazon Web Services, AWS, which would eventually become one of the company's biggest sources of income, transforming Amazon from just a retailer to a tech giant. As Amazon grew, Bezos faced criticism for his aggressive tactics. Some accused him of crushing competitors, taking advantage of workers, and focusing too much on expansion at the cost of everything else. But Bezos kept his focus on his long-term vision. By the 2010s, Amazon was not just changing retail, it was changing the way the world did business. Bezos had transformed an online bookstore into one of the world's most valuable companies, with a hand in everything from cloud computing to entertainment to artificial intelligence. However, as Amazon grew into the global giant it is today, the pressures of work and the demands of building a multi-billion-dollar company led to strain in their relationship. In 2019, after 25 years of marriage, Bezos and Scott announced that they were divorcing, with Jeff and Mackenzie having 4 children. The divorce was one of the largest in history, with Scott receiving 25% of their joint Amazon stake, which was worth billions. Since the divorce, Scott has become one of the world's leading philanthropists, donating billions of dollars to charitable causes. In 2021, after years of building his empire, Bezos stepped down as CEO of Amazon. But his story wasn't over. He shifted his focus to space exploration with his company Blue Origin, aiming to make space travel a reality for ordinary people. The journey that started in a small garage had taken him from one of the world's richest men to a visionary looking to change the future of humanity itself. Yet, through all the ups and downs, the one thing that remained constant was Bezos's belief in one idea: that technology and innovation could reshape the world. Today, Amazon is everywhere, and its founder has proven that with enough persistence and vision, even the most unlikely ideas can change the world. Jeff Bezos' journey shows us the power of taking risks and thinking big. He saw an opportunity where others saw uncertainty and turned a simple online bookstore into a global empire. His story is not just about business success. It's about perseverance, innovation, and the courage to dream of something greater. As we look at the world today, shaped by Amazon and its innovations, one question remains: what does the future hold for the man who changed retail forever? How do you think Bezos' legacy will continue to influence the way we shop, work, and live? Leave your thoughts below. What part of Bezos' story inspires you the most? Do you think his bold risks were worth it? Let's discuss.